Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guests. Welcome in SCBD Toastmasters Club meeting at Friday, every Friday. I'm on behalf from your lovely SAA Toastmaster Ishraki because he unable to join timely, and we will conduct the session is the first. There is some rules. Is please be on time and please turn on your camera so we can see your beautiful face. And I notice if you haven't yet open, please open now. And the second, you keep your microphone on mute. And if you want to speak, just you can raise your hand or you can turn on the microphone. And I'm sorry, by the way, I'm still on the way, and hopefully it's not be noisy. And be fully present and let's have fun with us. And please identify your properly name, VTM name, club, and guest name, so we can know your identify your properly. Let's enjoy the meeting tonight. Okay, I will take it control to Toastmaster Agung.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Yay, 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 yay. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Yay. I'm happy because I'm seeing a lot of beautiful faces and handsome faces, of course, coming tonight. But I would like to give you some explanation about Toastmaster for those of you who just be the first timer in the Toastmasters meeting. Wait a second. All right. Yes, welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. This is, yeah. Well, I would like to know if you already know Toastmasters before. I think we have guest Pancar. Can you open your mic?
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever heard about what have you heard about Toastmasters before?
Oh yeah, I've seen some of my friends join Toastmaster, and I'm just curious about what exactly do Toastmasters Club does, because I think that Toastmasters is not only in Indonesia, right? It's global wide. It's worldwide, and I think that it's interesting that English speaking club could grow so big that it exists basically everywhere. So I'm here to see around and to look around, and if I'm interested, of course I will be hanging around for longer and maybe even become a dedicated member maybe. So that's it, I guess.
That's
yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's really an opinion and also a wish for you and for us as well, that you will be joining Toastmasters in any club, not only SCBD Toastmasters Club. Okay, so thank you so much, Pancar. Yes, you're right. Toastmasters Club is not only in Indonesia, but we are globally. We are global. So we have around 300,000 members, plus more than 300,000 members, and also we are in 149 countries. Means that you are correct that we are a global organizations, non-profit as well. And not only that, you can also attend in any Toastmasters Club, in any meeting. For example, if you are a member of SCBD Toastmasters, still you can join their meeting, also take a role or take a giving speech in other clubs as well. If you want to, maybe if you like to move to United States of America, you can do there as well. So we are globally correct. And let's know about SCBD. So we are a community that aspires to provide one, equal opportunity for members self-development. The second, safe place to learn public speaking and leadership. And then the third one, networking opportunities for everyone. Then about SCBD and also still about Toastmasters Club. So there are pathways. So let's say pathways is like when you are entering a university or college. So you are taking like math or business administration or communication. So there are like a major that you want to take. For example, here in Toastmasters Club, we have 11 pathways. One of them, I will give you an example about the persuasive influence that I am personally taking. So you will have like a credits. What should you do in that pathway? Level 1, level 2. So it's like in your university when you first semester what you need to achieve, second semester what you need to achieve, something like that. So then in SCBD Toastmasters Club, we hold the meeting every Friday from 7 to 9 GMT plus 7 or Jakarta time. And then we held the hybrid meeting right now twice a month. Before pandemic, we were holding the meeting full offline in SCBD, but now we have a hybrid meeting. But for this week, we have online meeting. Yeah, for hybrid meeting, we are doing it in Perpustakaan Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Gedung A lantai 1 in Jalan Jenderal Sudirman. Or I think I need to make sure that maybe next week we will have a hybrid meeting. Yes, and then as I said before that it's a global organization. Then in Indonesia itself, we have more than I think 70 clubs that every single day you can do a meeting, you can attend a meeting in for example on Sunday we want to debat, or in Monday we have PET and JTC, etc. So not only SCBD Toastmasters, you can also attend every meetings of Toastmaster Club and on every single day. Yes, and then this is an announcement that we announced beginning of the year, that the EXCO member invest some amount of money to encourage us always to strive for progress and in role taking. For example, for the role taker awards for non-EXCO, we have first place, second place, third place, and the eligibility needs to be minimum 8 times role taking. Then when there is tiebreaker, we will decide based on the number of speeches, faster delivered number of speeches, and more awards in SCBD Toastmasters. And then also this is also for EXCO and PTM. It will be different category. Okay, then I think that's all from me. I would like to give the control to our lovely Tom, Toastmaster Donna. Please, the stage is yours. Toastmaster Donna, yes.
Happy morning, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Turn up, turn up.
Great.
Very
Good morning.
Happy morning. Happy morning. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. This is our first fully online meeting after a while. Isn't that awesome? All right. Our theme for tonight is actually don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. What? Happy New Year, by the way, because there are no, there are no rear view mirrors in life. If you take a look at them too much, you're gonna crash. So move on. Okay. When I saw that, I was like, so gloomy, guys. Why so gloomy? I'm not a gloomy person. I have to be happy because I want to make you happy, right? Unmute yourselves.
Yay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gloomy. What do you think when you hear "Don't ever look back"? I want to call Toastmaster Honey. If she's not here, yes.
Okay. Yes.
What do you think when you hear "Don't ever look back"?
To never look back. I think we never do look back in the past, so we can move on to the future.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And I want to ask one more person. Ooh, guest Gandhi. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, Kak.
Hello, how are you?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Oh, nice. I am fantastic. Thank you. How about you?
I'm great. Yes. I want to ask you something, guest Gandhi. What do
Go ahead.
you think of when you hear "Don't ever look back"?
Don't ever look back. Actually, the first thing that crossed my mind on this is just like I could just imagine myself, walking in an empty street, and then I heard someone screaming, "Don't look back" or something. The first thing that came to my mind was just, "Oh my God, something is on my back right now. I can't look back. I don't know, maybe some creepy stuff or something. I don't know." I just decided to run away. But in this point, uh, what I think about "Don't look back" is just maybe your kind of weird past or something, or kind of cringe past. It just depends on your experience. What you're doing in the past. So for that, I think that's my opinion. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Sweet. Me, when I hear "Don't ever look back," I remember this. That's what I hear when I hear "Don't Ever Look Back." I love that song. So let's turn this into something not gloomy, but something peppy and happy and super gas into the new year. Let us go. So move on, be yourself, because when you are yourself, you become your best selves. You are unbound, you are unleashed, and it is a great feeling to be. Okay, so we have themes and we have words of the day. Our word of the day today is actually 2 words of the day. They are "move on." It is a phrasal verb. It means to start doing something new or making progress. For example, I've been doing this project long enough. It's time I moved on. And our agenda for tonight are prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation sessions. Prepared speeches are 5 to 7 minutes generally, and they are for members only. So if you'd like to deliver yours, please become a member of Toastmasters. Ding! Please contact Toastmaster Honey, our grammarian, tonight. Next, we have table topics. What are those? Table topics are a chance for everyone to speak tonight. You will get a question, a random question, and you will have 1 to 2 minutes to answer that question. Feel free to raise your hand later on during our table topic session. Next, we have the evaluation session. It is the heart of Toastmasters. This session will be led by the general evaluator, and who will introduce their team members. So I'd like to invite to the stage our general evaluator, Toastmaster Aki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Runa. By the way, am I audible? Hello. Check, check.
Yes,
Am
you
I
are.
audible? All
Yes,
right.
you are.
Don't look back in anger. I heard you say so. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters online meeting. Tonight, I just accompanied by the angels. Like Troyes even has a baby angel, but tonight Miyuraki has half baby angels, angel with S. So tonight, my role is becoming the general evaluator. I will be taking notes from beginning until the end. Hopefully, I can make it for tonight. And for the rest, I will call our Madam Timer here, Toastmaster Intan, to explain your role. Toastmaster Intan, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. 5 to 7 minutes, 1 until 2 minutes, and 2 until 3 minutes, the most important allocated time here in Toastmasters. My name's Intan, and I will do my best to serve as timer tonight. My responsibility is to time the prepared speeches, table topic speakers, as well as the evaluations. I'll also alert the speaker with green, yellow, and red background. Therefore, be aware of the time and move on. Also, enjoy our session. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Raki.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Intan, for your explanation. And let's move on to another role. I see here Toastmaster Nia. Toastmaster Nia as our ballot counter. So Toastmaster Nia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. My name is Nia. Tonight I will serving as the ballot counter. And as the ballot counter, I will give the polls to you. And the polls is for you to vote your best favorite or your most favorite prepared speech speaker, table topic speaker, and also the best evaluator. So I will put the links on the chat and you should vote who is the best. And then at the end of the meeting, I will announce who is the best speaker and we have the Hall of Fame session. So wait up until the end and give your best today. So that is my responsibility as ballot counter. Back to G.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nia, as our ballot counter for tonight. So let's move on to another role taker. Is Toastmaster Yvonne already here? Because I used my cell phone, so I
I
Not yet.
don't, not yet. I think Toastmaster Resita will be happy to be a backup in WOD counter.
All right. Toastmaster Resita, are you ready?
Yes, I
The
am ready.
impromptu ballot counter for tonight. All right. Toastmaster Resita, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE, and I think I'm audible. All
Yes,
right.
you are audible.
As an WOD counter, my job is to note every filler words that you use during your speech. Filler words can be lexical one and non-lexical one. Lexical one like and etc. Non-lexical one can be or anything that you use to fill the silence in your speech. And I also will note the the word of the day. Anyone who use that, I will put that in my notes and give my report at the end when called by our GE. Also, the last one is the repeated words. I will also note your repeated words. So I'll watch for you. Thank you, Back to GE.
Thank you so much. Our impromptu WOD counter for tonight, Toastmaster Resita, along the way from Eagle Toastmasters. And let's move on to the last angel that I have. Toastmaster Hani as our grammarian. Toastmaster Hani, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. GE. Hello, happy morning, everyone. My name is Hani. I'm as a grammarian. My role is I will take notes, any kind uh, of some words or sentence, so we can learn as related to grammar. Uh, don't be afraid to make mistakes, so I can so learn too. I'm not the expert in here, and I will take a note for every each of quotes, beautiful quotes. Hope we can learn later. And thank you. Back to you, Mr. G.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Honey. Yes, that's uh that's the rest of the GE team, GE Angels for tonight. So I will be back to you in several hours, and I will give the control back to our for tonight, Toastmaster Donna. Toastmaster Donna, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aki, as our general evaluator. Well, without further ado, we'd like to move on to our very first speaker, visiting Toastmaster, Toastmaster Fikri. And as his evaluator, I will introduce him. Okay, so Toastmaster Fikri is here to deliver his speech, not Soekarno-Hatta, but still have to influence, for his level 1, project 3, right? Yes. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. So here we have, without further ado, not Soekarno-Hatta, but still have to influence. Not Soekarno-Hatta, but still have to influence, Toastmaster Fikri.
Okay, let me open this. Saudara-saudara, at that time, Pak Karno was able to move this nation with his extraordinary speech. Fiery, thunderous speech. Everyone who heard it be silent, watch carefully until they believed it and obey it. In a committee of 9, Mr. Hatta, which contained representative members from various backgrounds, various great figures from their fields. But Bung Hatta, he was the one who was elected as the representative of the Committee 9. That's one form and evidence of persuasive influence. Greetings to all attendants at the SCBD Toastmaster meeting tonight. I'm going to talk about the story, and my goal is tell how influence work and how to grow it. Maybe there are many out there. The speaker will give the title 2-3 step or how step to become a persuasive person. And maybe give the title some prohibition in order to be a persuasive person. But why did I give the title not Soekarno-Hatta, but still have to influence? Because I think I'm the youngest in my club, so in this also, I feel more appropriate and want to tell a little story, not to give advice, and another to the audience. So let me to tell it. First of all, obviously, everyone who join or attend in this Toastmaster community, I'm pretty sure it's because it want to be better speaker or more effective leaders. At the beginning, I want to throw a question. Why on people who convey the same thing, even the same material, but can be different in stealing someone's attention? Here are some parts that I want to convey. The first is prohibition. The second, so how? So why can some be said be more influenced? So because it is judged that other people pay more attention. obey more. Then we ask again, then why can someone get more attention? Yes, because the audience is more willing to pay attention. So why? How can it like that? The main reason, definitely in my opinion, because the speaker is polite. So what are the politeness values to do? Or perhaps more simply, what not to do? First is offend the audience. The second is don't be negative, such as saying dirty or angry and several other examples. So because it will difficult when we offend the audience and act negatively to get the audience's attention, because they are not only lazy to listen to us, but also don't like what we talk about. Okay, that means other than that, it is permissible to do it, whatever combination it takes to influence someone. So here, some part of my story that I've prepared before. First, how to influence is keep honing our strengthen. One of the reasons why I gave the title Soekarno, not Soekarno, to different figures, and they have all been successfully said to be role models in terms of persuasive influence. Pak Karno is fiery person. Pak Hatta, from our naked eye, looks like a person who is more inclined to thinkers and conceptualists. What I want to convey here, whoever we are, whatever our strength, we can definitely do it. Pak Hatta and Pak Karno are different people, but both can have an effect. I always say to myself, Pak Karno and Pak Hatta can do it, but so can I, and so can the audience also. No need to be too confused, because that what I don't have. Just horn our strength. I have a funny fact story about persuasive. I know a lot of people on the side of the road, expert at talking, and I often don't really listen to them. But my teacher in my college, I know he was so old, not old, so old, 60 years old. If we look from persuasive skill, we will be judged to be very lacking. But he is very expert in his field. Neurosurgery, surgery, and another. Even though his presentation was not good, my friends and I were forced to really listen to him because he is expert in his field. So keep hold on our strength. I want to close tonight's speech with one sentence from this country humanist budayawan, Mbah M. H. Ainun Najib. If we translate in English like this, in the past, it was only Soekarno and Hatta and his small team who liberated this nation. Only a small team of innovators. But now, 10 of our friends, our children are innovating. Many of women are innovated, 10 or 100 of our children are innovating. They are not being paid attention to. If in Java, tidak payu. The essence of everything they are delivered tonight, being an expert in our representative fields. Be knowledgeable. Because if you are not expert, me and all not expert in our fields, our words will be empty and worthless. Then be someone who at least is capable enough to influence. Because no matter how good we are, if we can influence that it want to do or we are not, tidak baik. So hopefully we can all keep trying, moving forward to become expert in our respective fields. Become expert who can provide many benefits, impact for our beloved nation. So thanks. That's my story. How about you? Thank you.
Wow, what a fiery opening speech from Toastmaster Fikri. Definitely mirrors and is very inspired by our forefathers. So thank you very much for that wonderful inspiration. Okay, now we will go to our second speaker. I am here to welcome her evaluator, Toastmaster Jennison. Toastmaster Jennison, screen is yours.
Thank you, Donna. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. And I know she's ready because I've heard good things about this speech, and she knows her purpose really well, which is to move on because she's ready to fly. With her speech title, "Thank You for Flying With Me." Please welcome to the stage with a huge round of applause, Toastmasters, Shabrina Wulan. All you.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Thank-
you are.
Yes. Thank you for the witty introduction, Toastmaster Jennison. Ding. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport in Tangerang, Banten. Welcome to Jakarta. Please remain seated until we have reached our final parking position and the fasten seatbelt sign is off. We would like to say goodbye to all passengers and thank you for flying SCBD Toastmaster Airline. Imagine you are on a plane hearing that announcement. It means you will disembark from the aircraft soon because you have reached your destination. And then you take all your belongings, walk in the aisle, and you see a very beautiful cabin crew smiling by the door and saying thank you. What do you usually do? Do you reply what they say? Are you thanking them back? Or you are just busy with your cell phone without even looking at them? If you were like that before, you will change after this session by hearing my information. Because I believe it should be us thanking them, not the other way around. And I will tell you why. First, before the flight, 1 year before even a cabin crew can say hello to you, they need to attend a very extensive training. The very first training they need to take is jungle survival. 7 days living in a tent. What? 7 days? I cannot even survive 2 days camping. So they live in jungle for several days and they need to be able to identify tools to survive, plants and animals to eat, and way to get back to the base camp. They even need to learn how to build a raft from piles of wood and cruise on that raft on a lake. If they don't do it right, you know what will happen. They will be sinking into the lake. So not everyone survived. Some of them crying their eyes out and begging to get back home. But the tough one, despite of their delicate look, fair skin, they survive and move on to the next step, which is classroom training. For this step, the classroom training is very intense. In 3 months, they need to memorize 1,000 of pages of civil aviation safety regulations. And then another 3 months, they have practical training, including fire drill, where they need to put out real fire. and evacuation drill where they need to learn how to swim while carrying others. And they also need to learn the evacuation under 90 seconds. Do you know that? 90 seconds for evacuation. So if someone is obstructing the evacuation, for example, you are afraid to jump. Now the cabin crew, they are allowed to push you out of the way. They need to be decisive. They need to be able to do that. And every year, they need to repeat the training so that their license is on and they can fly. So what happens if cabin crew license is expired because they are failing their training, the drill training, for example, or they cannot memorize all of those regulations and books and pages, or they failed their medical check because of burnout, lower back pain from helping all passengers heavy luggage, or maybe because they're just lazy, they don't want to work. So what happened if many of airlines cabin crew license is expired? I will tell you the answer. The airline will suffer because they need to operate under what we call minus cabin condition. Minus cabin condition happen when the number of cabin crew is lower than the aircraft door. For example, in an aircraft with 4 exits, it requires 4 cabin crew. So if there's only 3 cabin crew in the flight is operating in minus cabin crew. So from safety perspective, it's very concerning because if something happens, only cabin crew knows how to operate properly and open the aircraft door. And they are the only one who knows how to activate the evacuation mode in every door. That's why door training also the most important and crucial part of their license. Now, before the flight, that's before the flight. How about during the flight? What are their roles? So with smile on their faces, they are always alert actually for all of the equipment, tools inside of the aircraft, and they are also able to identify all the dangerous goods, all the passengers which can cause a disturbance, and they are always checking on the pilot conditions. And then after the flight, what's their role? They always make sure the cleanliness and availability of the safety tools inside the aircraft for the next flight. And they need to make a report if they found something considered as hazardous. Therefore, in a flight, there are many lists a cabin crew needs to check besides presenting pretty smile, voice appearance, and then great service. They have a huge role in ensuring the comfort and safety of our flight. So next time you are disembarking from a flight, I believe you can appreciate them and saying thank you for being here. Because even just being present in a flight, they have increased the safety of our trip. So thank you for flying with me tonight. See you in your next flight.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Shabrina, for taking us through that flight. Wow, what a wonderful sharing of her experience at an airline. Wow, really takes us deep into that rare and niche experience. So thank you so much for bringing us there. Oh, Shabrina Airlines, Sasiraki. Oh, I take that too. Ooh, okay, take us to where you need to go. All right, thank you so much. With that, we are going to move on to our third and last prepared speaker. Is she here yet? Toastmaster Nuning. Toastmaster Nuning will be introduced by her evaluator, Toastmaster Andika. Okay, screen is yours.
Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Tonight, we are going to listen to the speech of Toastmaster Nuning Wahyuningsi. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Nuning to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. So without further ado, Nuning Wahyuningsi, kindness of stranger. Kindness of stranger, Nuning Wahyuningsi.
Thank you for the introduction, Toastmaster Adika. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster. In 2003, I traveled to Europe for the first time. Finally, after years of saving, I could fulfill my dream to visit the most romantic city in the world. The place was incredible, full of beautiful buildings. I got a goosebump when I saw the sunset over Eiffel Tower. Move on to the metro station. I wanted to dance because the melodious French music played by the street musician. And the food, oh la la. I'm a big fan of French dessert. They are yummy and look pretty. Paris was perfect, except for one thing. French, they don't like to speak English. This caused me trouble, a really big trouble when I had to catch a train to move on to my next destination. The train to Avignon depart from Gare du Lyon, platform 18, 8:30 p.m. Because I know the station is huge, I arrived 1 hour early before the departure time. I carefully read the signage and follow the direction heading to platform 18. But hey, where is it? There's no platform 18. I look around. I try to ask help from the passerbys. You know what? Most of them ignored me. They say they don't speak English. Time was ticking. My frustration came in. I start getting panic. I rush all the way down to the information center. I need to get to know where platform 18 is. The officer told me that I was in the wrong hall. I run again to the other hall. Actually, it was another confusing hall. I look around again asking for help. After 15 minutes of trying, finally, someone speaks English and helped me with the direction. And again, I run as fast as possible with my backpack swinging left and right and my breath panting. But I don't care. I need to get to the platform. There I go. I saw it. Platform 18, 50 meters away from me. However, I saw the doors closing. I scream, wait for me. The gate officer, he just looked at me with no expression, no empathy. My tears dropped. I couldn't believe it. I missed the train just right in front of me. It was so tragic. I sat on the bench, feeling helpless, exhausted, sad, and frustrated. I was sobbing alone for I didn't know how long. Then I realized it's getting late and the hall was quiet. Through the corner of my eyes, I sense a man with dark skin is looking at me. My brain was playing the worst scenario and being judgmental. What if he's a criminal? Or no, he was walking toward me. Hi, sister. I saw you crying. Do you need any help? Oh, he speaks English. My heart warms up a little bit. I told him that I had missed a train and I had no idea how to find another train as I didn't speak French. Let me go with you to the ticket counter. This guy, his name is Jerome. He's a French Somalian. He helped me to communicate with the ticket officer. Apparently, there's another train going toward Avignon direction, departing in the next 40 minutes. My eyes lights up. The hope is coming. However, there was a not so good news. The train depart from another station 1.5 kilometers from Gaduliong. Why, oh why? It was almost 10 p.m. I wasn't unsure if the area is safe for me to walk alone. I was so brokenhearted. Jerome looked at me. Don't worry, sister. I'll drop you at the station. In this situation, his voice was like an angel for me. I cried again, feeling relief and grateful. Because of Jerome, I didn't have to walk in the middle of the night. He drove me to the station and I made it on time to the night train. It was an incredible experience to receive kindness from stranger. His help means a lot for me. I would never expect a stranger to lend support without wanting anything in return. My fellow Toastmaster, this experience has taught me to keep looking the beauty in this world. When the news told us the world is cruel and unfair, I remind myself of Jerome's kindness. The world is kind if we make it. It starts with me, you, and us. Let's be kind, even to stranger. Thank you, my fellow Toastmaster.
Wow, merci beaucoup to Toastmaster Nuning for introducing us and sharing us that very poignant and profound experience. When you're stranded in a place where you don't know anyone and you don't speak the language, it can be very terrifying. It helps that it's in Latin, but still, if you're lost with so many things in town, you're panicking, you know that the place may be swarming with pickpockets. It can be a terrifying thing, especially over 10 years ago. So thank you so much for sharing that experience. All right, with that, we are ready to move on to our next session, and that is the table topic session. It will be led by our table topics master, Toastmaster Adrian.
Timer report.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you for reminding us. Toastmaster Agung will serve as second timer tonight and will deliver the timer report.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Donna. Yes, I am the backup timer here. Wait, can you spotlight me, Toastmaster Donna?
Yes, trying to.
All right, thank you so much. I'm being narcissistic so that I want to be spotlighted. Yeah, congratulations to three speakers. Very eloquent delivery. But I would like to share to you the timer report. Unfortunately, Toastmaster Fikri is not eligible to be voted because you are over time. Your time is 7 minutes 50 seconds. And congratulations to Toastmaster Shabrina and to the Nuning, you are eligible to be voted. Back to you, Toastmaster Donna.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Agung. I'll hand the control straight to our table topics master, Toastmaster Adrian. Toastmaster Adrian, screen is yours.
Hello, my fellow Toastmaster. Happy morning, everyone. Yeah, we are here again in the most awaiting session in Toastmaster. Why is the most awaiting? It is because, just like Tam Donna said in the first place, it is open for everyone. So my fellow Toastmaster and guests can join. So why we have to do this table topic? This table topic is opportunity to improve your impromptu speech. So in your daily life, when you're asking something, yeah, you can, because you already learned how to do table topic in Toastmaster, I hope you can answer it well. So for today, remember the theme is don't ever look back and don't forget to use word of the day. It is move on. Okay. So I want to check if everyone could see the timer. So Intan inform me that timer is changed to time. Agung, is that right?
Yes, I am the timer right now. Yeah.
Okay.
She will be
So
back in another 10 minutes, I guess. Yeah.
okay. So everyone, make sure you pin up Toastmaster Agung as your timer, because this table topic is delivered in 1 until 2 minutes. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Okay, I already see Toastmaster Elias. Is that you volunteering for the
Yes.
first?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Oh, I think I got the wrong one. Wait. Okay, can you see my screen? It is the
Yes.
presentation, the table topics stuff.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so Toastmaster Elias, from slide 2 until 10, what number are your favorite? From slide 2 until 10.
Since today is 2008, 20 it is, so I choose 2.
Okay, let's do. Oh, it's just scary topic. Time, Elias, when do you feel you're haunted by the past? 1 until 2 minutes. Screen is yours.
Okay. Am I audible and visible before I start? So I can.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Let's move on, everybody. Well, I feel this haunted by the past. When we listen to the voice in our heart, the inner voice will always say, "You should not do that." And what is your reaction? Oh no, I make a mistake again. And this mistake is the hunter that will hound you forever. And it happened to me just now. I feel like it is a goosebump. I feel like I am somebody that achieved a lot of things. But if I look back in 10 years ago when I just got my cum laude from my university, it feels like, oh, I'm so proud. I'm the best graduate in my batch. I'm the one that inspired so many students out there because I graduate with this distinction. But 10 years go on. I feel like I'm nobody. I feel like I'm just a senior high school students who are discussing with their parents. Either they should choose social or science class or even language class for their second grade of senior high school. And also it look back again into when I should choose what is my degree in my sarjana or bachelor. And sometimes if we regret our decision that we made in our past, we cannot move on with that. And I still regret that I didn't choose something that I really love to. But yes, the past is the past. Back to you, TPM.
Oh, thank you very much for such inspiring speech. It is done bound by your past mistake. You need to move on because you know what you love and you must to take it. Oh, it's a great. Then I got the second topic. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I got, sorry. Okay, time is Rocky. Are you ready for your second topic today?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, from slide 3 until 10. What is your
Alright,
favorite number?
because this year I will be 27 years old, so I choose number 7.
Number 7. Oh, let me see. Oh, time is Rocky. Money can change personality. The screen is yours. 1 until 2 minutes.
Money can change personality. Yes, it happens because in the several times ago, so many there's a person who didn't get any job. He just a jobless. He just do nothing. But now he can get his money, and then yeah, the personality of himself just changed. He just become the bad person. He just become so arrogant because again he got the money. He got the money. He got the fame. He got the factory. So he just changed her, his personality. And I guess it always happens in everywhere. And everywhere it happens because sometimes bad things comes from the comfort zone. I think that's all. Back to you, double topic master.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Israki. That, yeah, sometimes we could see that, yeah, sometimes when we see someone get all of the money, they become great. But yeah, let's not to be great. So be humble ourselves. So no matter how much money you would be given, you have to be humble. Okay, let's go for the next session. I see guest, I think guest Rafi. Are you there?
Yes, sir. You may go ahead.
Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is slide 3 until 6 and 8 until 10. Oh, sorry. What number are your favorite?
Any number of your choice is fine by me, sir.
Ah, okay. So I think number 3, is that okay? Yeah. Guess Rafi, yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. 1 until 2 minutes. Screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master, for this wonderful topic of talking about yesterday and of course, the future. Yesterday is not for us to recover, but the future is for us to win or lose. Nothing can be further than the truth, because we have to move on. That's the only way to live, living on hope and moving on. But if you stay in the past, you will remain and rot in the past. That one is absolutely gospel truth, no doubt about it. Just like water under the bridge, things pass. You cannot cling on or hope to get it back. So what we can do is plant the seeds for tomorrow and hope to harvest the fruits in due time. You see, the world, the whole ecosystem is such that it does not matter really what you were yesterday. Life gives you chances to make good if you want to. That's the beauty of life. You know? Yes, time is lost in the past. Let's say if you're 60 years old, you lost 6 decades of nothing. You may have another 2.5 decades, but yet there is hope. So why do you want to stay in the past when it's not going to take you anywhere further? So we must move on. We must look for the future, plan accordingly, and do the best as you can. As you can see, I'm already in the penultimate stage of my life. I'm trying to do good. That's why I come to this Toastmasters, because I want to keep on improving and improving and improving. That's a good sign of not staying in the past. And I just participated in my home club's international speech and table topic, and I became champion. So I want to keep on improving and go up to district level if possible, the future. Thank you, and back to you, sir.
Oh, such a waking up speech. But sorry, I I thought you were a guest, but yeah, sorry, you're visiting Toastmaster, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next. Oh, okay, let's go to the next topic because yeah, the VTM Rafi speech such a waking up. There's also hope. There's always hope if you want to look forward and then look back to the past. Oh, such a great speech. Okay, next speech. I see here, guest Gandhi, are you up for the challenge?
Sure, I guess, Ka. I mean, that's right. It's not that bad.
Okay, so there are 6 slides available, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
4, there's 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me use the magic words. Cap cip cup kumbang kuncup yang mana yang dipilih. Okay, let's try slide number 6. I hope I'm lucky about this.
Okay. There you go. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. If you were president for a day, what would be your first action to the country? 102 minutes, screen is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kat. So, well, being a president is not an easy thing, in my opinion. But imagine I'm running an imaginary country and that I just made out by myself. So I'm the president. I'm taking control of the whole country, of the whole citizens that I got here in my country. So the first thing that I would do is to kill all of the things that we call trash. I'm gonna make a big trash bank to kill all the trash here in my country. I want to make the world more green, because the earth today, I personally would call it sick because the humans here are basically just bacteria were killing like a I don't know, like a body or like a creature or something, which in this case our own planet Earth. So imagine Earth is you as a human and you're sick. Maybe you get some kind of virus or something, or maybe you got COVID. Sorry for saying this. And yes, those bacteria are, I would love it to say, stabbing you, killing you, and any other stuff that you know will probably kills you. So well, in this case, I want all of my citizens, including me, to be a good germs instead, to be a good virus instead of bad virus. To actually help this thing called Earth, to feel much more better and can, I would say, breathe more freely. So that is all for me. Thank you.
Wow, it's unexpected. So, just Gandhi, if you are run for a president, believe me, I will vote you to clean all the trash, all the sickness this earth has. Yeah, to have a better world for all of us. Oh, that's a great speech. Okay, then we go next. We have guest Nancy. Are you up for the challenge?
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, loud and clear.
May
Okay.
I know what number are still can be?
Yeah. There are 4, 5, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I'll go to number 10.
Number 10, right? So, what does your joy look like today? 1 until 2 minutes. Screen is yours.
Before I start, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. Having new days, getting up in the morning, in a good health, complete body, it's another gratitude that turns into a joy to me. That I can run my day well. Today, I would say that today is a campus break day to me, so I didn't go to anywhere. I just stay at home and do everything that I like to do. It is a joy to me that I can have a quality time for myself, that I can take a time to reflect on what I have done during last year and making another planning for this 2023, because I would like to moving on to become a better person. I don't want to remain the same. And today I participate in this meeting. It is another joy to me to meet with new people and connected with you guys. It is another joy to me because I always afraid to speak in front of people, but now I volunteer myself that I feel so happy. And yeah, this is the biggest joy of me for today. Back to you.
Wow, guest Nancy, thank you for attending Toastmaster with us tonight. Yeah, we choose what to do with our time, right? So when you're stay at home, you can do whatever you feel love to do and recharge yourself for tomorrow. So yeah, it's a great speak today and I would love to learn for that with myself in my own house. Okay, next we have Guest Panchar. Guest Panchar,
Hello.
are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, hello Guest Panchar. So let's share my screen. Okay, so we have 4 topics left. 4, 5, 8, 9.
Okay, I think I will take number 8.
Number 8.
Yes.
Oh.
Every feature is along further.
Yeah. Every future is along further behind these mirrors we shall restore. 1 until 2 minutes. Screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Adrian. So every feature is sorry, what was the topic again? I forget. Every feature is
a long
way further
behind these mirrors we shall restore.
Oh, we shall. Okay, I think I see the topic. Okay, so future is of course what we are going towards to, and the further that our days are turning, of course there's a new day, and there's also a new another day that we leave behind, and in every days that we have gone past, surely there are some mistakes that will impact our life, and it's only a matter of our perspective and how we deal with all those mistakes that will impact how we are going to move forward and to move on. So I think that the further we go into the future, it means that the more opportunities that we have to fix the mistakes in our past. So it means that what we will become in the future is not dictated by our past, and more than that, the future also help us to become what we couldn't be yesterday or in the previous times that we have gone through, and when we choose to look forward into the future, we choose to hope for a better days. And I think that is the fundamental things that we need to do before we can start fixing the mirrors that we left behind, so that we don't need to reflect anymore into the past. What we can do is just hope and do our best. So I think that's how I take the topic. So maybe back to you. Thank you.
Thank you for trying, guest Panchar. Wow. Hope for the future is the best that we can do. And the future is something that we looking for to there as an opportunity to fix what our mistakes was in the past, to be the better version of us. Wow, it's such an inspiring speech from guest and for guest Panchar. Okay, for the next challenger, we have visiting Toastmaster Kayum. Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So, okay, we have 4, 5, and 9. Which number is your favorite?
Let's go with number 9.
Oh, number 9. Let's go. Treating yourself compassionately strengthens your resolve. 1 until 2 minutes. Screen is yours.
Nike once said, just do it. Most of us in this room would believe and agree with me that every single day is new opportunity. My friends, I would like to share with you that I have been in the very lowest point of life. I cut off my friends. I cut off communication with my Toastmasters member. I don't want to even think about Toastmasters in that single day. And I take quite a break for 6 months. I disconnected myself just to figure out what am I going to do with myself. And that's journey started when one of my friends said that, Kayu, you need to be kind and take care of yourself often. You need to put aside others and put yourself first. Little did I know, his advice make me more confident and has inspired me to start the journey traveling around the world with Toastmasters. And I have completed and visited around 100 clubs. At that point, I started to schedule my time, manage my meetings, and try to do other things. At the same time, plant chili. And my friends, have you been compassionate to yourself to figure out your problem? Back to you, Travel Topic Master.
Wow, thank you. I don't know, just by treating ourselves better makes us better version, better person for tomorrow. Like you say, you have traveled around the world, and yeah, you managed to manage your time, make a time for yourself, and make time for improve yourself better. Wow, that's a great speech again. Then next, we have Toastmaster Denison. Are you there?
Oh yeah. Hello, Adrian.
Yeah, hello, Toastmaster Denison. So we have no more. Yeah, there's only 2 slides here, 4 or 5.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, number 4. What's one thing you wish you learned sooner? 1 until 2 minutes. Toastmaster Denison. Screen is yours.
What's one thing I wish I learned sooner? If you ask me at my age right now, I would say maybe it's nothing will actually kill me. It's that I should just try doing things for the sake of doing things and not be afraid to the point where I came regretting a lot. Not that I regret a lot of action, it's because I regretted a lot of inaction. Because I was afraid doing something would actually kill me. For example, when I was in high school, there was a lot of chances where I could have told the teacher about my interest in writing, because I used to write poems in my own free time. I used to write stories, short stories in my own free time, but I never actually said it. I never actually told anyone, not even the teacher that I trust. As a result, no one actually knew. And yeah, a flower, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a noise? It's the same thing. I had a passion, but I never got the chance. I never got the courage to actually tell anyone about this passion. So yeah, if I could have done something differently, if I could have told my old self something, is that just do it. It will not kill me. Just tell the teacher that, hey, I like to write, and maybe we can put it in the school newspaper. Also, there are many things like starting public speaking earlier or talking to girls, but those are not as important as my regret of inaction, of not being able to write in my school days. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jenison. Yeah, we have from a fellow author. Would love to see it. Oh, so you can chat with Tam Donna after this meeting. What I can surmise from your speech, regret of inaction. Yeah, actually, not if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. I just remember the quote from your speech, Taskmaster Jenison. So I think we have run out of time. Thank you for all of participants for tonight. So I would like to call the timer. Is all of 8 participants eligible to be voted?
Yes, hello, Toastmaster Adrian. Yoo-hoo, all speakers are eligible to be voted. Yay!
Yay! Thank you. So, we can vote for our favorite table topic speaker. Yeah, you can put the link on the chat, right?
All right.
Yeah.
I just put
Okay.
the link on the chat. You can vote here. Just click that and vote the best table topic speaker that deserve to
Yeah.
be that.
Yeah.
Thank
Vote
you. This was
for
the
your. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. So vote for your favorite table topic speaker. So to conclude this session, I would like to share some quotes from, I love anime, and looking at the theme of this day, I remember these quotes. Moving on doesn't mean you forget about things. It just means you have to accept what's happened and continue living. If you know, it's from Elsa Scarlett from Fairy Tail. Thank you for this enjoyable session. Back to you, master of the meeting.
Thank you very much to our table topics master, Toastmaster Adrian. I'd also like to announce everybody that Toastmaster Adrian is actually a first-time role taker, and this is his very first role tonight. So let's give him a round of applause for leading the table talk session. Woohoo! There we go.
Very nice.
Isn't it? Yeah, he's great. All right, before we move on to our evaluation session, we should go around and take some pictures. I'd like to call Toastmaster and Nika, please, to take the pictures for us.
Thank you, Tom. So I would like to invite all of you who attended this Zoom meeting to show your video, to turn on your video, because we are going to take a picture of you and save this unforgettable moment. And we will upload it in our Instagram of SCBD Toastmasters Club. So I will count into 5. So please turn on your video when you are convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since we have 25 videos in my screen, so I would like to take 3 poses. So first pose, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. Okay, second pose, 3, 2, 1. Now, the ultimate pose. Please pose whatever you like. 1, 2, 3. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much to our photographer, Toastmaster and Nika. We are now here to welcome the heart of Toastmasters, the evaluation session. Without it, we won't have the time and the perspective required to improve ourselves, because that's what we're here for. Now I'd like to call our general evaluator, Tohasaraki, to lead the evaluation session.
Toastmaster.
Is he not here? Oh, he isn't.
All right. Yes, I think Toastmaster is on the way to Bandung. So let me be the general operators for him. Now, as Toastmaster Donna said that evaluators is the heart of Toastmasters. So we will have two round of evaluators. First is the evaluators for the prepared speech speakers. So then, and the second one is for the general meeting evaluations. So now let's call upon our first evaluator, Toastmaster Donna. She will evaluate Toastmaster Fikri. Toastmaster Donna, are you ready? Yes,
Indeed, I am.
right. Yeah, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much. We shout for our independence in 1945. That was the fire that Toastmaster Fikri brought onto the stage tonight. We are reminded that our founding fathers were such inspirational figures for all of us, even today, ages and decades later. Toastmaster Fikri brought a lot of points to the table, reminding us how to become inspirational speakers. First, he mentioned how to influence other people and how to grow, that we should be polite, we should be pleasant to everyone in order to gain people's respect. And I noticed that in his speech, he uses a lot of eye contact, and he had a very cool speech. And congratulations and thank you very much to Toastmaster Fikri for that. However, there are a few points of improvement I'd like to touch upon. First of all, there are a lot of cultural references. This is an international space. We have guests from Malaysia, Myanmar, guests from Taiwan, and fellow Toastmasters as well. And as much as I am Jakartan Javanese, even I didn't understand a few of the references. So I think it's good to be mindful of the people who are in the room, make sure that everything is general enough, make sure that we don't assume that anyone speaks Indonesian at all in the room. And second of all, still regarding Indonesia, it is written in a very Indonesian structure. First, you mention your points at the beginning of each paragraph, and then you mention how you'd like to do this and that. You mention the people in the audience, and excuse me, let me refer to Toastmaster Fikri as Toastmaster Fikri. I suggest that Toastmaster Fikri would enhance his references by watching more keynote speeches, as well as going to more Toastmasters meetings, so that he can see more speeches that are less Indonesian and therefore has a more coherent structure. Not that Indonesian speeches are less coherent, but they are just structured slightly differently than English speeches. And lastly, your title is not the only strength that you have, so we do not need for you to refer to it. Your speech is beautiful. So my challenge for you is, as I've mentioned, to keep going to Toastmasters meetings and to expand your references so that you have a better idea on how to create even more touching and inspiring speeches. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna, for evaluating Toastmaster Fikri's speech. Yes, that was very, very insightful evaluation from you. Next, we will have the second evaluator. Let's call upon Toastmaster Jennison, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Shabrina for her Shabrina Airlines speech. Toastmaster Jennison, are you ready? Toastmaster Jennison?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. The
Thanks,
screen is
Ago.
yours.
Imagine you're on a plane. Just that one sentence took me from my room into a world of imagination. Your world of aviation, Shabrina. With that one sentence, you took me from my room to you, together with you on your journey. That was the first thing that I noticed that you utilized very beautifully, that took you to the skies, is your usage of vivid descriptions and environmental descriptions. Like, imagine you're on a plane, you take your belongings, you walk on the aisle, and you see the beautiful attendant. These are all descriptive words that will put descriptions and colorful images on your audience's mind. And this brings us together with you on your journey. Second thing that took you to the skies was, of course, your objective. You informed us really well. You informed me, and I'm sure the other audiences also really well. How many of us knew about the 90-second rule before hearing Shabrina's speech? How many of us knew about the minus cabin condition before hearing Shabrina's speech? No, right? And for that, we can thank Shabrina for informing us. And you did it magnificently. You informed us of things we never knew before. Next are things you can do to take you to the skies even higher, which is, I'm afraid I could say very little in this, other than I want you to challenge yourself. You're already a really good speaker, Shabrina. Stand up. Use your whole body to express to the audience that you mean your message. Don't just stand there and, if I presume you were reading from your screen, use your whole body, use your whole being to deliver a speech you are proud of, that will move not just the audience on the ground, but lift the audience to the sky. Not many points of improvements, but I want you to challenge yourself because you are already a very good speaker, I see. So those are the three things. You're already flying very high, but I want to see you, and I'm sure you can fly higher. Back to you.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Toastmaster Chinison, that is all right. Your challenge to Shabrina is very legit because she is already a good speaker, but she has to fly even higher and higher, maybe even to the moon, right, Toastmaster Shabrina? Okay, then let's move on to the second evaluator. Toastmaster Andika will be evaluating Toastmaster Nuning. Toastmaster Andika, the screen is yours.
Kindness and strangers are two different words because nobody expects strangers to be kind. Combining those words together as a speech title is an engaging way. Accepting kindness from strangers are such an unforgettable experience where we are difficult to move on from that memory. So that's what I like from Toastmaster Nuning's speech. She uses descriptive words in explaining her journey in France. We can imagine her journey in France by understanding where she was, although I couldn't pronounce it. Repeat your pronunciation, but I know it sounded French. And then you met someone who spoke Singlish and what you did. So you use descriptive words. It makes us easy to follow your story. And the second thing that I like from your speech is that you use different speed in the middle of the speech. For example, you took pauses in the middle of your speech. For example, I was crying. So it gives us, the audience, time to understand your feeling, your situation. So those two, descriptive words and speed, are what I like from your speech. Your speech could even be better if you can personalize more on the voice. I understand you have the effort to do that. But if you can use the sigh, you can shout, or maybe even stutter, because after we cry, you usually stutter, that will be even better. And you can also use proximity to emphasize your important points, especially when you want to close your speech. Toastmaster Nuning, I challenge you to deliver more engaging speeches. Back to you, G.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I think challenge is accepted by Toastmaster Nuning. Are you ready, Toastmaster Nuning? Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Andrika, for the comprehensive evaluations that I'm sure that Toastmaster Nuning is benefiting from your evaluations. Thank you so much. And then now we are coming to the report of the timer. Toastmaster Intan, may I have your session for the reporting?
All right, Toastmaster Agung, thank you so much. And here is the time report. Yoo-hoo, all speakers are eligible to be voted. Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all three evaluators. Now let's move on to the ballot counter. Toastmaster Nia, would you like to have a 1 minute of moment for you to make them vote?
Okay, thank you, GE. Okay, everyone, I encourage you to vote for the best evaluator of tonight. I have sent you the link on the chat. Just click and choose who is your most favorite evaluator. So maybe we can just next to the session. So it can just running. So I will give the control back to our GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nia, for the ballot, for the poll. Yes, let's vote, everyone. Let's vote. Let's vote. You have still time for you to vote, right? So next we have the next evaluation session for the general. But before my general evaluations, I would like to call Toastmaster Yvonne as the IWOD counter for your report. Yeah, Yvonne, are you ready?
Sure, thank
Yes,
you.
the
Thank
screen
you,
is yours,
RG.
Yvonne.
Okay, yeah. Let me share with you my slide, okay? Give me 1 second. Can you guys see my slide?
Not yet.
Hello?
There it is.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's my pleasure to be the R counter tonight. So here is the R and word counter, the list, what I noted during the meeting, the feeder words and some feeder songs. Yeah, and this is the list. And let me just quickly share with you for tonight's the word of the day, move on. It's totally be used 7 times. For the feeder word and songs, I think we can get from to the prepared speaker, the TM Fikri, he was 3, so 1 okay. Shabrina 5 so, and the TM Nuning is 0 hours, 0 feeder words. And Toastmaster table topic master, table topic master Adrian, one and yes, a lot of the soul, and one okay, and the TM also little us, the TM table topic TM as Rocky. I think his words is too soft. I couldn't hear clearly. And the third speaker, Reverend term is too. It was too sore. And guest Candy, I think a lot of the filler words one two four sorry, one R, two and four one N and one will, and also have the four saw and one for a guest. I think because they are the guests, so I think that is okay. The guest Nancy is one N and one will. For the guest Panker, one R, one three and one saw. For the guest for the TM Quignon Lilo filler words. The TM Jensen one and two. He said two I think that is the filler words. For Argon evaluator one saw. And the evaluator Donna one and two saw, and second evaluator Jensen. I think she was liberal arts, Andy three saw. So we can see from the total numbers of the filler word here, a lot of people use the saw. Sometimes in the saw, if in the appropriator use the saw. This is what I learned from the speakers. But for my opinions, I appreciate some speaker when they remain silent. They can be able to maintain the pauses instead of some filler words. I know the end is tricky, so when the end but or so should not be used. The first word of a sentence that would be better, except for some special cases. This is my opinions. So and is to some people use and too much. So actually and is the connect words between the some sentence we can use and, but if beginning of the sentence we use and too much, it seems is not appropriate. So for my recommendation, because we have habit and tend to use some filler word. So remember how to fix the filler word and the sounds. The first, we must try to use the shorter pause, and at that time we must know, remember where we want to hand it. We want to go on the next words. So think of what we want to say it with the conviction to the audience. Thank you so much. This is my R counter and the word report. Thank you. Back to our GE.
Yay! Back with me again. Thank you, Toastmaster Yvonne, for the detailed findings that you guys may recognize that she is very, very tenacious. She is very something that catch all of our filler words and filler sounds that also she give us advice that how to minimize to speak the filler sounds and filler words. Like myself, I need to learn more how to pause a little bit in order to avoid the filler sounds or filler words. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yvonne. And now next to the other evaluator, grammarian, I would like to call Toastmaster Hani. Toastmaster Hani, are you ready? Okay, the screen is yours, Toastmaster Hani.
Okay, thank you, Mr. GE. Am I audible?
Yes, audible, but a little bit soft. Your voice is a little bit soft.
Am I audible?
Yes, much better.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. G. I will share a little bit report. Okay, is it visible? The report?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight I will explain a little bit about the grammar, yeah, so we can learn together. And first, I just cup the little bit some of words. Let's spell together. When we want to mention for, you can spell it with
For.
For. Okay. But with a long for, and the second words is for. You just mention short for.
For.
Let's
Or.
go.
And the third words, when you mention mindful, its mention is mindful. 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 Okay. And the fourth is when you mention imagine, you can mention is
Imagine.
Imagine.
Cool, that's cool.
Imagine. Okay. And five, when you mention journey, you mention is journey. And the last, when you mention magnificently, you mention is
magnificently.
Yes. Okay, magnificently. And next, when you mention that will be better, the correct is that would been better. It depends on the sentence in the middle. And the second, I just heard a little bit sentence. The second is he speaks a lot more than her. And the correct is he speaks a lot more than she. And the last, I just mentioned some of bit of quotes. Just do it. And the second is moving on doesn't mean you forget about things, just accept it. And the third is you can touch the sky even higher. Okay, I think that's all from the report. Hope we get the new insightful. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani as a grammarian. I love your report, especially your beautiful quotes. Moving on doesn't mean you forget, but you just accept it. Like when we are breaking up with our girlfriend or boyfriend, we don't forget, but we just accepted that we are breaking up, and yeah, we move on to the next level, the next stage of our lives, right? And also I love how she presented the how we pronounce, how we better pronounce in English. For you, maybe what is normal, what I normally do is to search in Google and then make you know that Google can give you a sound how to pronounce it, so it will be also the correct way, also the better way for you to learn more and more about the pronunciation. Yes, thank you so much, Rohani. And now it's my time for giving the feedback for general meetings here. Overall, the meeting went well, and it started sharp, 6:55, if I'm not mistaken, because we already said that we need to start the meeting 5 minutes because we have to create the guests, create the enter visiting Toastmasters, and also to give the house rules so that you know how the meeting needs to go. And then I also got, because I'm backup general evaluator, I got notes from Toastmasters Israki that this Friday is amazing night because we had 3 prepared speakers that they all deliver the speech very eloquently and successfully. And then in the table topic session, what an amazing surprise that we got speaker from junior speaker Gandhi as a guest tonight. He is very, very daring. He doesn't have that fear to speak in front of us. That was very inspiring for me because I'm, as a young adult, I think I just need to be brave like him, right? And then congratulations for all of you in the double topic speakers. And then about the evaluations, yeah, I really love the three evaluators, that they always encourage the speakers to be improved, not only about the beautiful things, but they also mention the not negative, but the downside things that need to be improved, right? So therefore we have some things to learn, and that's why we joined Toastmasters, right? Because we want to strive and learn and improving, something like that. Yes. And then for my rangers, Toastmaster Yvonne, Toastmaster Hani, you gave the very amazing reports. I thank you for that. And I would like to maybe just for Toastmaster Yvonne, would like to give an feedback for you, because you have a very you already have the good presentation, also the slide, but I would like to challenge you to, when you speak, you may want to speak to the camera, because your audience is in the camera, because you always like this when you speak, or like when you like this and blah 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 blah, so that we couldn't see your face, right? Yeah. And then I would like to challenge you about that. So next role taking, why not you try to speak
Thank
in
you.
front of the camera? Yes. And
Thank
then
you.
Toastmaster Hani, yeah, I love your presentation, but I would like to give you maybe a challenge. Maybe you can go to Google about the pronunciation, about the Google that okay, for example, magnificently, yeah, you may refer to the Google. You can share screen the Google, so that the native speakers will be teaching us how to pronounce the English correctly, something like that. Yes, thank you for that. And overall, I was having fun. I hope you are, and you still have been having fun. And that's all from me, I guess. Hats off to all the fellow Toastmasters who attended this meeting. It will not be successful without you guys, and also especially for the role takers. Hats off for you. Okay. Thank you. I think that's all from me. And before I take the control, I give the control to Tom. I think I need to call upon the ballot counter to announce who is the winner for tonight. Toastmaster Nia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agung. So here is our session, the Hall of Fame session. This is the awarding session for the most favorite, who got the most favorite speakers based on the polls voted by the audience. So if you don't get these awards today, it means that you need to try again, try to speak again next time or next week in our session. So let's see who is the best speaker or most favorite prepared speech speaker. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, drum roll. Yeah, it's Toastmaster Nuning. Congratulations, everyone. You can click on the chat box also to
Yay,
congratulate.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now it is for the most favorite table topic speaker. It is drum roll. And it is visiting Toastmaster Raffi. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Toastmaster Raffi. All right. And then the next is most evaluator, favorite evaluator. Drum roll, please. Yeah. And it is Toastmaster Andika. Yay. Congratulations, Toastmasters Andika, for getting the most favorite evaluator tonight. So everyone, I need to give a little reminder, closing remarks. If you have something to ask, you can just contact our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Hani. Here is the contact. You can save it and you can ask her whatever you want to ask about Toastmasters. And don't forget to follow the SCBD Toastmasters Instagram and YouTube channel. You can just go search SCBD Toastmasters and you will get that social media. So that's it. And I will give the control back to the Tom, Toastmaster Donna.
Thank you very much to our ballot counter, Toastmaster Mia, and congratulations to all winners. Woo! All right, with that, this will be the end of our session. Our theme for today is don't ever look back. And our word of the day, well, phrase of the day is move on. Something related to that, just to close, will be sometimes the only available transportation is a leap of faith. So take it, guys. Jump in. With that, I'd like to give the control to our GE and Exco to close this session. Toastmaster Agung, screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Donna. Woo-hoo! Congratulations to Toastmaster Donna as a Tom for tonight. You led the meeting very smooth, and I love your vibes as always. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna. And then we got 6 minutes before we can close this meeting. I would like to hear some voices. Is Gandhi still here? Yes, Gandhi.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yes. Congratulations for your delivery for your table topic. Yeah. So how was your feeling when you deliver your impromptu speech?
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. When I'm delivering my speech, my not really a speech. Well, as you can see right here, my hand palm is kind of wet because I'm a little bit nervous and sweaty when I try to talk. At first glance, I'm kind of afraid, that people would judge me very badly. But Well, so yeah, now I realize it's not that bad. Just speak and deliver your thoughts, and that's it. And yeah, I'm literally over the moon about this to have so many friends, and yep, to have the time to speak. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. I agree with you. I second your opinion. And please keep in mind that you are so brave. You were so brave. So don't think that everyone or anyone else will judge about you, because you are just simply amazing, Gandhi. Just keep your work well, okay? Just
Thank
keep
you,
doing
thank you,
the good job.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Gandhi. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Ravi. Maybe you want to. How did you find our meeting tonight?
Yes, sir. It's awesome, brilliant, magnificent. I like all the three speakers. There are plenty of contents. There was takeaway, and the last obviously had plenty of emotional content. Probably that's why she clinched the best speaker. When we speak, we must try to bring in the emotional content, unless, of course, it's an informative speech. Sometimes you can't help it, but you have to try to bring emotional content so that people can relate and picture it in their mind as you talk. And that's what happened when Nuning was talking. I could picture her at the station and Jerome coming to help her. I could see the picture. So anyway, well done. If I may suggest, please, I suggest a table topics evaluator. I think we did not have a table topic evaluator. Does not matter whether it's right or wrong, but at least someone gets a chance to think about it and express the thought. And that's what Toastmasters is all about. We need not necessarily be right, but just a chance for you to analyze and share the thought, which is good enough. You may consider. I consider myself privileged to be able to attend your meeting and clinch the best table topic, which honestly I thought should have gone to somebody else. But anyway, thank you guys. Deeply appreciate.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rafi, for your input to this meeting, especially to have a table topic evaluators. Yes, we had twice table topic evaluators. I think in the last 2 weeks ago, and in Expo we still need to discuss about that for future endeavor. Then yes, we will, of course, we will take that as an input. Thank you so much, Mr. Rafi. And let's move on. Maybe another visiting Toastmaster, Fikri. Are you still here? Maybe you want to. Mr. Fikri, are you still here? Okay. I think, all right. Oh, we are running out of time. Thank you so much. And I think that's all from this meeting. For you, for visiting Toastmasters, if you may want to advertise your meeting, please send your message in the chat box so that we all can know your meetings as well. Yeah, schedule and also the theme, etc. in your club. Okay, thank you, and that's all. With the power invested in me, I would like to close this meeting, and the meeting is adjourned. Thank you, and please unmute yourself and say happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, everyone.
Happy
Bye-bye.